Hey buddies, and welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody's having a good day. So shout out to Captain for Likes. I got this tea from her page, and then the real Mrs. J, she made a video about it already. But it's looking like 33K and Chrisean might be doing a little bank fraud. Y'all know when y'all be on Instagram or Facebook and people will be like, if you got BOA, Chase, Wells Fargo, tap in 30K on the line, and then they'll post like screenshots and they'll be like, this shit busting. So it's giving that that's what they're doing. Some text messages got leaked, and I'm not 100% sure who these like who's talking in the text messages. You can just tell it's a guy and a girl, and it sounds like the guy set up the play. But what they do, and this is all allegedly, y'all, don't ask me how I know, but what they do is they go to businesses and they basically steal their mail, and usually businesses get checks for a lot of money. So you steal the mail, you get these checks, and then you have what's called a runner go into the bank, put it in their bank account, or cash the check, because eventually it's going to come back as fraud. They're going to close the bank account down, but usually it goes through pretty quick. So I guess they got Chrisean duck ass running which is so stupid. Like, you usually use someone for that who you don't really care, about what's happening. But anyway, this is all alleged. Shout out to Captain for Likes. Shout out to the real Mrs. J. So remember yesterday in the video I showed y'all when I was like, it seemed like he'd be annoyed with her because she'd just be doing dumb stuff and not answering the question. He may have been annoyed with her because she was in the bank supposed to be busting a play, which you should be being discreet about because it's highly illegal. It's a federal crime. But instead, she twerking in the bank office. Remember, I said I thought she was opening up a bank account. But anyway, let's rewatch the live real quick, and then I'll come back and I'll read y'all the text messages exposing it.
Embarrassing. So we're trying to figure out.
Hello?
This is
You really added me to your life.
Hey, tell him get off my top on, bro. I don't got shit to say. Like, they keep saying shit about you though on bees.
I'm at the bank.
Why would you say that, bro?
Well, they need to get off your top.
Hey, look though.
What?
Hey, get off this shit. Stop doing that, my
she's
nigga.
not getting any
Saying,
type of
where you at?
like
And shit, stop doing
text
that stupid
messages or
shit.
anything.
There you go.
So like I said, in yesterday's video, I thought he was irritated in that clip because she was just off topic and acting goofy, but it's really just because, like, you're supposed to be being discreet right now, but why would you even FaceTime her while she's doing that? So anyway, let's get into the text messages. I'm pretty sure that the dude is in the gray and the girl is in the blue. So he goes, we got Rock busting down the checks. She a celebrity. They go through every time because celebrities have more money going through their bank account. So it doesn't look sketchy if you come in there with the $50,000 check. So anyway, so the girl says, damn, that's crazy. So she know they fake? And Buddy goes, yeah, she knows. She came to the homie trying to get some money. I told little bro to line it up. And she says, when was this? And then Buddy said, before that nerd came home. Are they talking about Blueface? Oh man, before that nerd came home, she said she was trying to get some money in a CPN to get a car and an apartment, which I totally believe because we know she Ubers everywhere, free Tory, and she's been just couch surfing for months, years really. Anyway, well, yeah, since she got out of jail. So then Shorty goes, that makes sense because she was supposed to be on the new season of Baddies, but she got fired. She fumbled 200K. And he goes, that's crazy. She was saying they owe her millions. She was trying to have us backdoor Lemmy and rob him at the Zeus building. And I totally believe that because remember when Rock was going in on Lemmy and he was exposing that, like, she was crazy and delusional, and she was like, mark my words, you're finished. And then mind you also that these little YNs is like that. Her boyfriend whole time is out on bail for robbing 7-Eleven. So doing bank fraud is like a step up. That's like a hierarchy in the criminal world. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I totally believe she tried to get these little boys to rob Lemmy. So the next messages say, this dumb bitch on live at the bank shaking my head. Got me hot right now. And then they said, I'm sorry, y'all. This is funny to me. They slow. She going to jail. What the fuck? She hitting a lick.
Lock him up.
Oh, man.
Lock him up.
We about to leave, man.
You better leave, because I can tell you, he going to call it off.
Yes, bruh. $15,000 check on the line and her goofy ass on live dancing. I'm finna check this nigga about this goofy bitch. And then Shorty says, do that, because if she got locked up, she's going to tell on everybody. They be saying she an informant. Duh. It's Officer Christopher Malone. Huh? Who be saying that? LOL. I seen it on some T pages. People in the comments was saying it. And then Buddy goes, man, that bitch at the bank think they going to fire her for cashing the other checks. She keep texting me. I'm finna block this hoe. I ain't trying to get caught up. I told 3 this bitch a fed. What does fire her mean? Fire her for cashing the other checks? I don't know. Anyway, so then he goes, yeah, blood, the police there. What? Shaking my head. Rock and her friend gone. They're gone though. I told them to leave. Oh, so the bank must have called the police and Rock and them just left. I wonder, did she have a fake ID or was she using her real ID? Anyway, sorry y'all. I'm caught up in the story. I'm reading this with y'all. I didn't read all the text messages. I saw some shit came out and I was like, okay, let me go tell Buddy. So anyway, then Shorty said, damn, did she get her ID number shit back? I think she meant to say, did she get her ID back? Shit, I don't know. I'm trying to call 3. He not answering. He mad as fuck. He was smashing her and her partner. Bitch, what? Oh my God. Are they over there having holy trinities with Marsh? What is going on? So then he said, she not even worried about the $15K. She begging this nigga for perks, shaking my head, junky ass hoe. I'm hot right now. And then he goes, what you doing, no sexy, FaceTime me. And then she said, okay, when I go on my break, babe. So that's all of the text messages. I 100% believe that. I do think Chrisean be on perkies amongst other things because, I mean, I think she just slow developmentally. I think something is just baseline wrong with her, but I do think like substances and stuff amplify her behavior. That's neither here nor there, and I'm not a psychologist or a psychiatrist, but I do believe this. So what do you guys think? Drop down in the comments, give me your opinions. She's gonna mess around and go back to jail, and she's always speaking negativity over other people, but she needs to be careful what she speaks over herself, because she also said in the live from the video yesterday that she was going to jail, talking about because she was gonna get rid of Blueface or whatever, but she's probably gonna go to jail for bank fraud. She needs to sit down somewhere and just focus on Junior. At this point, Chrisean just needs to apply for her disability check and maybe get her like a little work from home job or something. I don't know. She just needs to sit down and get her mind right, because all the fame, the internet clout is only making whatever's wrong with her worse. But that's the video for today. I might come back with another one. Boomer's barking. He's ready for me to get off. So I love you, buddies. Bye.
Remember late nights cruising and wasn't nothing to it. Flicking up the shit, we about to make a movie.